Welcome to the Practical Prepper Network. Prepping isn't paranoia, it's pattern recognition. History keeps repeating the same failures. Power, water, food, medical access. Families who prepare ride those waves calmly while others scramble. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through real events, what actually broke, and the simple fixes you can put in place this week. No fantasy scenarios, only practical preparedness to overcome the very real unpleasantness that is on the way. That is what we do here. For the preservation of life, we prepare. Start with Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Help was days late, shelters were overwhelmed, and communications failed across whole neighborhoods. The lesson isn't live on a boat. The lesson is 72 hours of real self-sufficiency. Water you can drink without boiling, calories your kids will actually eat cold, a way to manage hygiene, a printed contact list, and a power plan for phones. Make a minimum kit right now. 2 to 3 gallons of water per person per day, 3 days of ready-to-eat food, a headlamp per adult, a basic first aid kit and medications, and a phone power bank. If authorities tell you to evacuate and you have a safe place to land, you leave early. Don't wait to see whether the levee holds. Now jump to big urban blackouts like the 2003 Northeast outage and the 2012 Sandy aftermath. High-rises went dark, elevators stopped, water pressure sagged, and cash and fuel were limited. The pattern here is simple. Stairs beat elevators, light you don't hold beats candles, and cash solves small problems when card readers die. Your fix is 2 headlamps with spare batteries, a small stash of physical cash, and water containers ready to fill the moment an outage starts. Keep a collapsible water bag under the sink and fill it first. Don't wait for a boil notice to learn you own no containers. Add one rule to your home. One nightlight stays switched on. When the power returns, you'll see it immediately and stop burning battery. Texas winter storm Uri in 2021 showed how modern homes fail in the cold. Grid down, pipes freezing and splitting, and houses that trap cold air as quickly as they trap cool air in summer. The pattern is that heat is a system, not a thermostat setting. Your fix is a one-room heat zone. Pick the room now. Close interior doors, hang blankets over the big openings, get everyone into shared sleeping bags and layers, and wear hats and dry socks before you feel cold. Stage safe heat, not improvised flame tricks. If you have a generator, it lives outside 20 feet from doors and windows. You never backfeed a panel without a transfer switch. If you have a vented wood stove, practice a cold start with dry kindling and draft control while the weather is calm. Protect plumbing by learning 2 moves today: where the main shutoff is and how to drain lines if you must. Store water off the pipes in case the lines freeze. Melting snow is slow and fuel hungry. Do it only as a last resort and always bring it to a rolling boil for 1 minute before drinking. The pandemic supply chain shocks from 2020 onward weren't dramatic on a single day, but they were relentless. Shelves empty of staples and medicines, delivery timeframes slipping from days to weeks. The pattern is brittle, just-in-time inventory. The fix is a boring, powerful pantry. 2 to 4 weeks of meals you already cook, rotated as part of normal life. Don't buy buckets of unfamiliar food. Stock canned proteins, rice, pasta, oats, sauces, oils, shelf-stable milk, and the spices and condiments that make those meals something your family will actually eat. Build a first-in, first-out shelf with a simple label. Date on the front, newest in the back, oldest out first. Refill to a par level instead of waiting to hit 0. Add a small reserve of over-the-counter meds you use every winter. Fever reducers, electrolyte packets, cough medicine, allergy relief, and track expirations twice a year. Wildfire evacuations across the West show a different failure. People leave late, hit gridlock, and get trapped between closures. The pattern is that late decisions kill options. The fix is a stay-or-go checklist and an early departure trigger you set in calm weather. Define your red lines now. A fire reported within a specific distance, a specific direction of wind, or a closure announced on your route. Choose 3 routes: fast highway, secondary roads, and a slower backway, and a confirmed destination like a friend's house or a hotel you can actually reach. Keep 1 bag per person ready with water, snacks, headlamp, medications, a copy of IDs and insurance, a warm layer, and a phone charger. If you have pets, stage a leash or carrier and a little food with the bag. If a trigger trips and the route is open, you leave early and slow, not fast and late. Hurricane Maria in 2017 took down Puerto Rico's grid for months in many areas. The pattern there is simple and brutal. Long-term utility loss turns every task into a logistics problem. The fix for the average family is layered redundancy, a gravity water filter that needs no power, a way to disinfect clear water with bleach or chlorine dioxide, a battery-based way to keep phones alive, and at least one non-grid method to cook or heat a small meal. You don't need to live off-grid, you need to operate off-grid for a little while without panic. If you can add rooftop solar and a small battery, great. If not, a charged power bank and a plan for recharging it from a vehicle in the driveway beats nothing. Floods and boil water notices appear in almost every region. The pattern is contamination you can't see, and a sudden need for containers and treatment methods. Your fix is to separate collection, treatment, and storage so you don't cross-contaminate. Keep 2 1-liter bottles labeled dirty and clean. Use a squeeze filter from dirty into clean. Keep a tiny labeled dropper bottle with dosing instructions for unscented household bleach. For 5 to 6% bleach, use 8 drops per gallon of clear water. For 8.25% bleach, use 6 drops. Double the dose if the water is cloudy. Stir and wait 30 minutes. You should smell a faint chlorine scent. If not, add the tiniest extra dose and wait again. If you prefer chlorine dioxide, follow the label. Longer contact time, but excellent kill power. Finish with a carbon element or let treated water sit uncapped for a few minutes to air off the taste. Ice storms, derechos, and tornadoes share a pattern too. Sudden, localized devastation that overwhelms local responders while the next town over runs normally. The fix is twofold. First, communications. Have an out-of-area contact everyone can text the same short message to, "We're okay at home, no power." So family stops calling your phone flat. Second, neighborhood reality. You can't save the whole block, but you can check the elderly couple next door and the family across the street. The most useful kit item after a storm is often a pair of work gloves and a headlamp, not a movie prop. Clear a path, stop a leak, share a phone charge, and get back inside. Now tie these patterns together into 3 actions you can do tonight. First, write down your storage and rotation targets: water, calories, medications, and batteries. Tape the list where the gear lives. If the numbers are small, fine. Small plus weekly habit beats nothing plus guilt. Second, build the 1-page stay or go decision card. On one side, the 5 checks: immediate danger, time window, home support for water, heat or cooling, sanitation, security, dependents and medical needs, route and destination. On the other side, your local triggers and routes with a single sentence. If X happens and route A is open, we leave to Y. Third, schedule 2 tiny drills. Do a 10-minute blackout drill after dinner. Headlamps on, fridge stays closed, set up the 1-room heat zone, pour water from your stored containers, and make a no-cook snack. Then, on a weekend, do a 30-minute calm load. Bags, water, meds, documents, kids, pets, car facing out. If you can't do it calmly in half an hour, stage more ahead of time. If you want one more lens to make this stick, use the Power Water Food Heat Comms checklist every time you read the news. A storm is coming. Power and heat move to the top. Store water off the pipes, a chemical spill a few counties over. Water and route planning jump up. Don't drive into a plume. A heat wave. Water cooling in one room, and power for fans and fridges a winter event. Heat, water, and pipe protection. You're not playing fortune teller. You're covering the same 5 failure points on loop. Practically prepping is not fantasizing about fictitious scenarios. It's respecting how often systems hiccup and buying yourself calm. When power, water, or supply chains falter, you won't be gambling on luck. You'll be running a plan. Fill 2 extra water containers tonight. Label 1 bottle dirty and 1 clean. Print your stay or go card and put it on the inside of a pantry door. Set a reminder to rotate pantry staples once a month. Small, boring steps beat big, imaginary ones every single time. If you want me to tailor this to your area, wildfire ridge lines, hurricane evacuation routes, or winter grid risks, list your top local hazard in the comments, and how many people are in your household. I'll reply with a one-paragraph plan you can screenshot and use. Please do all the YouTube things and share with someone you love. Stay prepared, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.